So here we are, day 5 of the POV street photography series, and I'm taking in Faversham. It's a Sunday, funnily enough, so it's not particularly busy, but I might still get a few shots, like motorcyclists. Yeah, there's a bit of activity. So yeah, I'm all armed. Let's take a walk down the high street. Looks like this. There's no market at all today. And we'll see what we can see for the length of this. Might be a short one, but it's all good fun. Let's go. Don't forget to use the exposure compensation. You wait for a minute because you hope that there's going to be shadows. And then there are. I think that's a zoom in moment. Wait for someone else to come along. It's a bit bright, so we can reduce that. Exposure compensation, lets us do it. Then we just wait for someone to walk through. Here they go. See if I can get the long shadows on that bottom bit there. That's it, mate. Walk into the shadows. I like that. Got you. There, long shadows. Get your exposure compensation back to 0. And now it's too dark, so now we need to bump it up. There we go, perfect. Not interested in the dogs though, because I'm a cat person, in case you were wondering. Just thought I'd add that. Got to be quick with this street photography because they disappear. Not a lot going on down here. I might get a nice shot of Faversham, Old High Street. Look at that, it's all quaint. Someone doing his bills. How about that? Or a crossword. Could be a crossword. Should be showing you the site, shouldn't I? So you can see it. Downtown Faversham. Hey, Vivian took pictures of pigeons, didn't she? Standstill pigeon. Single pigeon. Song in there somewhere. McCartney, right? That's nice. Right, let's just walk back down this way. I don't think this is going to be a long one, this Faversham, because there's not a lot going on. Sunday morning stroll. The old clock tower with the fire brigade. I've got the fire brigade in yet. Let's keep them in. I have to come back. I'm at 24mm already. Oh, it's all angled. Weird angles. What's going on with the seagulls? Is that Father Christmas up there? Santa. Pedestriones. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Oh, I missed them because they're moving. What is that? 16th century. Henry VIII's fleet lay anchor. Right, there's a couple of people drinking outdoor coffees here, al fresco. See if I can discreetly get some people in the sunshine. The server. Missed her. She's in a Santa outfit and I thought that would have been a good picture. Don't want to take a picture of a guy chomping a sandwich, but that's it. Look down. Nice shot. People don't really want to be having their photograph taken, but that lady's got red hair and I like the shade it's giving. Look this way, my dear, so I can see your face. That's the one. the server. She's serving Father Christmas. I'm giving you some running commentary on this video. We've got any long shadows here of the chairs. That's abstract. How about abstract? I like that. But not the long shadows of the man. Too many shadows all at once. When I want people, there are no people. When I don't want people, there are people. That's what I want. Not with the pigeons though. Clear off a bird. That's it. Got one long shadow. And I think that's it. We've reached the end. Switch that off. So there you go. 5 days of POV street photography. I have to say, I've really enjoyed doing that. I thought I got a little bored because it was samey, you know, but you're not really going to go out and do it every single day, are you? And I certainly think this Sony Cybershot is a good bit of kit for doing street photography. I think I will look at I'll keep my eye open for the Canon GX7 series because they're far superior to this. But this has served me well for this. You know what, did I pay 110 quid on eBay for that? So I'm quite pleased with that. So, yeah, POV street photography. We've done Canterbury, Whitstable, Ramsgate Marina, which was very Deal, I enjoyed that, and now Faversham. Hey! And we're back in the office. This trusty bit of kit. I really enjoyed that whole challenge. Mark had said go and do a Vivian Meer style challenge. Try and capture 3 images. Did the cat just jump back? Did you see the cat? And I've said this in a previous video, didn't I? My walkabout Remnants of Autumn video. That I do things by half. But actually, in this case, I went all out. Not only did I do the challenge in Canterbury, but I wanted to set the challenge and do it 5 times in a row. So I went out and did 4 locations on the Saturday and then Faversham, which you've just watched, on the Sunday. It does get a little bit mundane because you're doing the same old, you know, walking around with a bit of kit and hoping to capture a shot or 2. And you start missing opportunities because you're so focused on the camera and stuff. Now Vivian Meer, she would hold the camera here, wouldn't she? It would just be right here. And she could get really close. Click, click, click. So there I was at a distance and I was zooming in, you know, sort of pushing this thing just to get the shots that I wanted. So I'm going to conclude, but Mark has said, why don't you finish the whole series by letting us know which were your 3 favourites from Canterbury that were most similar to Vivian Meer. Obviously I didn't shoot at 24mm, did I? But so what I've done, I've selected 10 images across the 5 locations. I'll finish with, shall I go backwards? I'll go backwards, 10 to 1. The last 3 will be Canterbury because they relate to the Vivian Meer challenge. But all in all, I enjoyed doing the shoot and I enjoyed all of the images. There were a couple of blurry ones. And that's the first one we'll look at here. And this image isn't particularly focused, but it captured, it was this guy. The woman's kind of flashing her debit card or a credit card, and he's lurking in the background, and his eyes are right on the... I'm like, what are you doing, mate? I should call the police. Okay. In Faversham, I think I've only chosen 1 image, and it was the guy in the shop doing his... so this is number 9. He was doing a crossword or he was doing his bills. He's got his iPhone there and he's got a pen And I thought, yeah, it kind of captures the essence of people just doing their thing. Whitstable, I chose 2. I thought this was funny because I was trying secretly to take a picture of the ladies doing her knitting. And just as I snapped it, the lady in the middle was looking right at me. That was really good. I don't know if she's smiling or grimacing. And we've got the boat in the harbour at the background, so that kind of depicts Whitstable. But this was my favourite of the Whitstable shoot. And again, I liked all the images, but it was the girl doing her nails. It's like she's a server, she works in the store perhaps, because she's not got a coat on, so she can't have just wandered in. And she's just standing there doing her nails, looking all pretty. Gotta love a pretty woman. Right, where are we now? Deal. Now, I chose 3 from Deal. The first one is the fish, because I thought, well, yeah, that is a real reflection of everyday life. You know, and the guy told me it was bait. So, you know, the knives, the scissors, the tiny fish on the right. I don't know fish. They just look like fish to me. Mackerel, maybe, herring, tiny little ones. And he would have caught them and then then using them as bait, because I can't imagine he'd bring them with him. And that single fish head next to the scissors. Clever stuff. And then this one, gowns, ball gowns. It's the epitome of femininity. And that tells me a story. You know, it's a bric-and-brac charity shop, but they've got a wedding dress in there. Oh, mirrors and bags and everything. And then the reflection of the shop, is it next door or across the way or behind? Cafe, burgers. It kind of captures and encapsulates so much. But this was the one in Deal that I liked. It's the old boy walking down the street with purpose. And it reminded me of Laurence Olivier in the movie Marathon Man, where he's the Nazi, you know, prisoner of war commandant who now lives in New York or whatever, and Dustin Hoffman's trying to catch him. And it was like, look at his face, he's stern and he's just strolling on through. So that was Faversham, Ramsgate, Whitstable and Deal. Here are my top three for Canterbury. First of all, it's the Salvation Army, and it's the lady blowing, it's either a tuba or a euphonium, is that what it is? Mini tuba. Her face is covered, but I seem to have captured, you know, the buildings of the city in the background, and they're all kind of at a weird perspective angle because of the tuba. Wonderful. I could look at that for ages. Then, and I had to capture this because Vivian did capture scenes of urban misery, if I want to say, you know, and destitution, people crying and, you know, people being arrested and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a homeless person, tragic as it is, made for a picture for me. But my favourite, and this is my number one favourite, I was taking a shot of the salon. The lady was having her nails done, and just as I focused, you know, you press half to focus, she looked around and I clicked it. And it tells such a story for me. She's saying, who the are you taking a picture of me? Or, wow, someone's interested, they're taking a picture of me. She's not smiling, but she wouldn't be because it was so quick. So yeah, that was my favourite one. So all in all, would I do it again? I certainly wouldn't do a 5-day challenge, that's for sure. But next time I'm in any locale that, you know, I'm out and about, I'm going to make sure I've got the kit with me. And it'll be in the car, so, you know, if I'm going somewhere like Tunbridge or Maidstone or up to London, I'll just put it in the bag. And if I can squeeze in a 10-15 minute video, street photography POV, it adds to the catalogue of videos, but also more images. I do landscapes, I do motorsport. I think I can qualify as a street photographer. I need to branch out a little more and get a little more braver so that I'm actually really in, you know, people's faces. So that's it. That was my 5-day challenge. If you watched all of them, great news. If you watched one of them, great news. go back and watch the others. And thank you so much for your engagements. Now Jack in Australia, Melbourne Pics, I'll put his Instagram thing here. He does a lot of street photography, and he's left a comment saying he will set me a challenge after he's done his 1500 kilometre challenge that he's doing in 3 cities, something like that. Good on you, Jack. So that's it. I think I will wind up this series of POV street photography videos. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with. I will certainly see you in another video. Bye for now.